Want to talk and tell us about yourself?
Oh yeah, so we're R2.
Hold on to this.
And who are you with?
So I'm with Whiskey Provisioner.
Nice.
And yeah. So we were actually talking the other day. I was in the whiskey vault, pulled out 4 hard truths. Caramel malt and the chocolate malt were the 2 that I was tasting. I don't see those here.
They're not here. They're LTOs, but we can always make arrangements in that case. Are you here in Texas?
Oh yes.
Okay, so what I can do is for sure, let's do this. Let's start off the right way. Introduce myself. I am here in Texas. I represent Hard Truth. In order to get these LTOs and that information, give me a contact, call me, email me. I'll get you set up with the right people in our distributorship. There's a new site that we just came out with where you're able to get some of these LTOs in order and get them shipped to you. So right now, like we have the Farmer's Reserve, which is the Mellencamp edition of the LTOs, and that's supposed to be fantastic. I don't have it in Texas right now.
Now you're distilling this yourself. It's out of which state?
This is all out of Indiana, Nashville, Indiana.
Yep.
They're about an hour south of Indianapolis, about 30 minutes southeast of Bloomington. We're in
now, one of the troubles, we've got friends who are in Indiana. The Spirits of French Lick are in Indiana. The tough part about distilling in Indiana, the distilled in Indiana, a lot of people see that and they think MGP.
Right. So we are not MGP. We are grain to glass. We work with the farmers directly, actually local farmers, and harvest all of our grains from them. So that's a big important point. I'm glad you brought that up because of Indiana, but we do not do the MPG. We don't participate at all. We do our own grain to glass, and we work, and that's the whole thing with the Mellencamp edition, was we deal with farm aid. We get involved with the farmers, and we want to pull the product from them, and then we produce there.
And that's exactly what our website is. We're trying to celebrate the people who are doing the craft themselves, working with the local farmers, celebrating local grains, working with the agricultural college to develop these products. What is the one thing that I would have to taste if I could only taste one today?
One today? Okay, my question will be, are you a rye drinker or bourbon? I'm going to have to break it down to you.
Well, he's the rye drinker, and I drink anything.
So I'm going to say, we're going to go with the Hard Truth.
The Hard Truth.
And then you said you like the bourbon, sir?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with the wheat.
Bottled and bond, the wheat.
Now we have a 4 grain. It's not here right now, so there's other opportunities that you may have in order to enjoy some more of our whiskey. But we're going to talk some more.
Perfect.
Definitely. You call me anytime. We'll make sure we get you connected the right way, because people that are interested like you and care about the business and the whiskeys, we're enamored by that. We just want to embrace you guys. We thank you for all your support as well, putting our names out there. Because the only way it's going to get built is people like you that talk about it and understand what we do in this industry and how we help.
It's a hard business. It takes a lot of money to make a little bit of money in the whiskey business.
Most definitely. But I definitely appreciate the fact that you understand too that we're trying to get back to the farmers and helping them do what they need to do. So thank you for that. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get you started here with the wheat.
This is the bottled and bond, and it's a wheat and bourbon.
Yes, sir. Gentlemen, who's with them?
Oh, that's exactly what you expect from a wheat and bourbon as well. Especially with that fruit, it brings out some really sweet notes.
Yes.
A lot of sweet fruit.
And that whole process, I think, is what brings everything out. From what I've learned, the process of the sweet mash is that you're able to get the heat comes off, even though it's high proof. You don't have that heat. And the second thing is it depicts so many different characteristics out of the barrel.
Right.
All the toffees, the vanillas, whatever your taste buds are. That's an important.
Now you just said something really interesting. Sweet mash is unusual. Almost every single mash that's out there is a sour mash because you're trying to control the bacteria in the fermentation. When you add back some of that mash from the previous distillation, it helps to control that bacteria so it doesn't get out of hand. Sweet mash is a little bit more difficult.
It is, but at the same token, from beginning to end, and that was a cool thing is that they went over the process of the sterilization.
Yeah.
And then the new process begins again, because like you said, that fermentation is very critical with the yeast coming in. So yes, so you added to your point, but I love that whole uniqueness, right? It's basically pioneering a new style of whiskey.
Exactly, and that's exactly what farmers are. Farmers are out there working hard every day, trying to get product in. When they have a surplus in the fall, maybe they can sit and do this little bit of experimentation.
Most definitely, and I appreciate the fact that you enjoyed it, and I definitely need you to try the chocolate, all the malt finishes and the LTOs that we have. We need to get you taken care of.
Well, I've already tried the chocolate and the caramel, so yeah.
And maybe the Farmer's Reserve.
There you go.
And then there's a possibility, there's supposed to be a barrel that's going to be unique, like a cream brulee finish.
Right.
And then we also have one that's going to be maybe a possible bow ride.
Oh, yeah.
So more to come on that, but let's connect for sure.
Shoot us an email, and we'll figure something out. We'll bring you into the tea house.
Yes, sir.
We'll sit down and talk.
And you're in Texas, right?
We're right here in Texas. Yeah, Austin.
Okay, now I'm right in Spring Branch.
There you go.
I'm right down the street from you. So let's get together, sir. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.